There are 3 apps that you need and all of them are for free, so that's the good news. The most important app to use for this method is Google Translate, and I know you will say that Google Translate is not perfect, but I would say that in 80% or more of the cases, Google Translate delivers perfect translations. And consider this. If after 3 months of talking 5 hours or more in your target language, 80% or more of what you're saying is perfect, then this is a fluent level. Fluent speakers also make mistakes here and there, but the important thing is that whatever you're saying, people will understand you. And actually, given that Google Translate might make mistakes with very long, complicated sentences, and long, complicated sentences is not what you should be interested in anyway, I would argue that Google results will be correct 95% or more of the time, because you will use basic sentences. Even in your native language, you don't talk like a scientist or news reporter to your friends. Rather, you will say things like, "Let's go eat some ice cream," or "What do you think about the newest cinema movie?" Google can translate sentences like these easily, and trust me, you won't need to speak like a scientist to be truly fluent in any language. Besides being free and having lots of languages, other nice advantages of Google Translate, which you might not know, are that you can save looked up words and phrases and that you can use it offline after you downloaded a specific language. This is especially handy when you are traveling together with your language partner and you don't always have Wi-Fi access. And if you insist on a 100% perfect and natural translation, there is another free app called Hi Native, where native language speakers translate your phrases. The disadvantage is, of course, that it is not an instant translation, but in my experience, it usually takes less than 1 hour to get a good translation, as long as the sentence is not very long. Lastly, I do recommend Duolingo for total beginners. After all, you cannot really start speaking a new language when you have absolutely no vocabulary. Duolingo does a great job in providing the first basics and a general feel for any of the languages they are offering. In the next video, I will let you know which phrases you need to get started with this language game.